What's up, guys? It's Solo back into a video here on the second channel, Solo 2.0, and today I'm going to be predicting the entire NBA season all the way to the end with the NBA Finals, and I'm going to be picking a winner at the end. And so look at this. With Playoff Predictors, that's a website, I can literally predict every single game. So I got the current standings. Maybe it's a little bit off because I'm recording this a few days in advance, but I'm going to go through, predict every single game, not on the camera or whatever, because that would take forever. The video would be like almost 2 hours long, but I'm going to go through, predict everything. Shit, maybe when I get to the playoffs, I'll show you me picking each series, but I'll give you updates as I'm doing it. Like maybe every 10-15 games I'll stop and show you the updated standings. But right now we got the Grizzlies with the 1 seed at 19-9, and then over in the East we got the Celtics at 22-7 with the 1 seed. So if you guys are new, make sure to sub up, drop a like in the video. You guys know I do a lot of videos like this. If you guys are watching my channel before, shit, I'll probably do another one like a month from now. But yeah, let's hop into it. I will see you guys after I do about 10 games. Okay, so I'm now a little bit over a month into the future, and this is what the rankings are looking like out west. We have the Grizzlies as the 1 seed, Nuggets at 2, Suns at 3. We got the Clippers up at the 4 seed, Pelicans at 5. Then we have the Trailblazers at 6, Mavs at 7. We got the Jazz at 8. You guys can see the rest. One thing that's notable is the Warriors. They're at 12th, and you guys can see here, I do not have them, and you want to look at these games. You can see my cursor right, yeah. You want to look at these games. I do not have them winning many games. Curry is going to be out for a month, so maybe I'll have them turn it around, about now. But shit, I got them winning I missed a couple games here, but I'll give them one of these games. I don't really have them winning a lot of games until Curry comes back. I think it's going to be very tough to win games without Stephen Curry. And then out east, you guys can see it. The Celtics are in first. Then we got the Bucks. I got the Heat up in 3rd place. I think that right now they're in 6th or something. So they did climb in that last month there. I think the Heat are going to get a little hot, no pun intended, but I got the Heat up at 3, Nets at 4. Then we have, where's the 5th team? Sixers at 5, Cavs 6, Hawks at 7, and we have the Knicks at 8. You guys can see the rest, but I'm going to continue to do some more predicting, and I'll see you guys at probably March. Okay, so we are now in March. You guys see week 20, March 5th to March 11th. I've been recording for over 30 minutes, so this video is actually going to take me a while to do. If you guys like content like this, make sure to drop a like. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me do more videos like this, maybe for football, or as the season progresses I'll do another one. But look, out west we get the Suns with the 1 seed, Nuggets with the 2nd seed, Grizzlies at 3, Mavs 4, Clippers at 5, Pelicans at 6, Jazz are still hanging in there at number 7, Trailblazers at 8, Kings 9, T-Wolves 10. So the Warriors are looking in from the outside, or whatever you want to say. They're at 11th right now, barely outside of the play-in, and the Lakers are at 12th. So 2 teams that a lot of people care about, barely outside of the play-in. Then we get the Thunder, Rockets, and Spurs. I mean, they're not gonna get in. It would take a miracle for them to get in. Out east, we got the Bucks with the 1 seed, 2 seeds, the Celtics. So I think the Bucks actually passed the Celtics since the last update. Heat are at number 3, Cavs at 4. At number 5, we got the Nets. Then the Raptors are up at 6. 76ers are at 7. Hawks 8. Wizards 9. Pacers 10. Bulls are 11. So the Bulls are not in as of right now. Will they get in? We're gonna have to see. Knicks also not in. They're at 12. And then Magic, Hornets, and Pistons. That's the 3 teams in the East that probably won't be doing anything. Next update, we will probably have the playoffs and the play-in fully set. I have to do 1 more month of predicting. Okay, I have now predicted every single game of the NBA regular season. And out west, we have 3 teams with above 50 wins. The Suns with the 1st seed, 56 wins. Grizzlies with the 2 seed with 53 wins. And the Nuggets with the 3rd seed with 50 wins. Out east, though, we only have 2 teams with over 50 wins. The Celtics coming in with the 1 seed, 58 wins. And the Bucks with the 2 seed with 57 wins. Let's see what the play-in's looking like. Play-in, we have. And by the way, the Warriors, they got the 5th seed. I mean, it was a very close race here. From seeds 11... honestly 12, you can include the Jazz, they were kind of in the mix, all the way up to seed number 5 with the Warriors. I mean, it was a 5-game difference from the 5 to the 12 seed. It was very close. It was very close, and this is what it ended up looking like. So play in Clippers, Mavs. Winner of this is going to be the 7th seed. The Clippers are going to be home for this, assuming Paul George and Kawhi are healthy, which, can we even assume that? I don't know. But I'm going to take the Clippers in this one. Can I click it? This website has been so glitchy. Like, it doesn't like let me click it sometimes, but we're going to go Clippers. In that one, the Mavs can definitely win that. The Mavs fell to the 8th seed. Luka needs some help. Will they actually be the 8th seed? I don't know. They'd probably be like a 6th seed. But I don't know. I get the Mavs at 8. Clippers are going to win this one, though. Mavs are not eliminated, though, because they're going to play the winner of Trailblazers, Lakers. Now, it's tough because is LeBron going to be healthy? Is AD going to be healthy? Who's going to be healthy for the Lakers come April? Nobody knows, but we got to assume that they are going to be healthy. Going up against Damian Lillard and that Trailblazers team. Elimination game in Portland. And who am I going to go with? Damn, bro, the Trailblazers are good. Trailblazers are good. I'm going to go with LeBron, though. I'm going to go with LeBron and the Lakers, AD. Moving on to take on the Mavs for that 8th seed. And then over here in the East, we got Hawks and we got the Sixers in Atlanta. Damn, how did the Sixers end up with the 8th seed? I don't know. But I'm going to go with the Sixers in this one. Sixers going to take the 7th seed. And the Hawks are going to play the winner of Bulls and Wizards. Wizards are a team you might not think make the play-in or make the playoffs, but I got them here. Same with the Bulls. The Bulls are in a weird spot because they went all in. They're in like win now mode, but they're not winning. So it's like, I don't know. I think they got to rebuild or something. They got to change something there. But Wizards, Bulls, who's going to be healthy? Is Beal going to be healthy? Is Porzingis going to be healthy? You know, I honestly don't think it really matters because I think whoever wins this, the Hawks win. The Hawks will beat them. I'm going to take the Wizards, though. Moving on to round 2. Let's just get this out of the way. I'm going to give the Hawks the 8th seed over the Wizards, although that could be a pretty solid game right there. Moving to the West, Mavs, Lakers. That is a very tough one. I just don't think, honestly, both of these rosters are just not really built correctly. They're just not really good put together rosters. Gonna have some work to do in the offseason for both these teams. But this one's going to be in Dallas. Can the Lakers win 2 road games to get into the playoffs? Yes, they definitely can. But I'm going to go with the Mavs here. I'm going to give the Mavs the 8th seed. Can it click? Moving into the playoffs, Mavs, Suns in this first series here. Will we have an upset in round 1? And of course, the home team is going to be on the right. So Suns starting off with 2 home games. We are going to go with the Suns to go up 2-0 there. Then I'll give the Mavs game 3. Do I want to give them game 4? Come on, click, bro. There we go. Okay. Mavs, Suns, game 4 in Dallas. I'm going to give that to the Suns. Back home, Phoenix. Suns win in 5 to move on and beat the Mavericks. Moving on here, Pelicans versus Warriors. This would be a good series. And of course, there's a lot of injury-prone players here. Curry was injured earlier in the year. He should be healthy by now, but will he be? I mean, I don't know. I assume so. But who's going to be healthy? We don't know, assuming everyone's healthy, because that's what we got to do. We can't assume someone's going to be injured. Zion, though, very injury-prone. Same with Brandon Ingram. We're going to have to assume that they're healthy. In New Orleans, game 1, we're going to start off with... Honestly, no. I'm going to give the Warriors game 1. Then we're going to go with the Pelicans in game 2. Now we're in Golden State. I think the Warriors win both of these. Honestly, I'm going to end this recording and restart it because I honestly think my computer's being slow. All right, hopefully it's good now, but it probably isn't. I'm going to say that the Warriors close this one out on the road in New Orleans. I just think that experience, the Warriors, they're not going to be nervous at all. There's really not going to be a lot of pressure there. They're the 5 seed, so they're technically the underdog. They probably won't be the underdog if there's actual like betting numbers on it, but you know what I'm saying? They have the experience versus a New Orleans team that really doesn't have a lot of experience. I think in the future they're going to be good with Zion and BI and you know CJ and all them, but I think the Warriors take them in this series. Moving on, Timberwolves versus the Nuggets. Again, we got to assume everyone's healthy, so Cat's going to be back. Cat, Edwards, D'Lo, that team, Nuggets, Jokic, Jamal Murray. In Denver, the Nuggets really haven't had much playoff success. So is this the year? And I can already tell that it's like not really clicking. Like it's gonna glitch again. But game 1, we're gonna go with Denver. I think this one honestly might go 7. This series might go 7 here. This is a very tough series. We're gonna go Nuggets. I'm gonna go Timberwolves. So it's gonna be 2-2. There we go. It's gonna be 2-2. Then we're going to be back in Denver. Honestly, I think this might be a series where the home team just keeps winning. So I'm going to make it go 7. I'm going to make it go 7. And then in game 7, I'm going to go Nuggets. I'm going to go Nuggets to win in 7, even though I do like this Timberwolves team a lot. Maybe this is just the year. Jamal Murray, I'm pretty sure he was not there last year for the playoffs. I'm pretty sure the Warriors beat the Nuggets, I want to say in round 1. Could be wrong. Could definitely be wrong. But Jamal Murray's going to be there. Timberwolves, I mean, damn, this is going to be a tough matchup if this does actually happen. We're going to go with Nuggets, though. Grizzlies, Clippers down here. We're going to be starting off in Memphis for game 1. Grizzlies, very good team at home. I'm going to give them the first 2 games. Then we go to LA. And I'm going to give them the 2 wins. Then I'm going to say the Clippers stay hot and they win 3 in a row. Third one being in Memphis in game 5. Grizzlies, elimination game. Back against the wall. I think they win it. And then I think game 7 in Memphis. Grizzlies versus the Clippers. Kawhi, Paul George versus Ja. Triple J, Desmond Bain should be healthy. I'm going to say Clippers in 6. I'm going to change it, and I'm going to go Clippers in 6. I just think when you look at the teams, Kawhi, Paul George, if they're healthy, I don't know. Bro, the Grizzlies are good, but the Clippers are a weird team. They're not really a regular season team. They're a team that's going to be banged up. Kawhi doesn't play back-to-backs. He's going to be load managed. But come playoff time, Kawhi's going to be out there. He's going to be playing a lot more minutes than he did in the regular season. The Clippers, they're a 7 seed as, according to my predictions. But do they really play like a 7 seed? I don't know. The Grizzlies can definitely win that, but I'm going to give the Clippers the win there in 6. They're going to win 4 straight after going down 2-0 to Memphis. Now, we got arguably the best team in the league, the Boston Celtics versus the Atlanta Hawks, who I honestly like the Hawks a decent amount. I'm going to give them... Actually, no, this is a sweep. This is a sweep, I would say. I think the Celtics sweep the Hawks. Maybe the Hawks take a game. I honestly like their team a lot, but against the Celtics, I just don't think they match up well against them at all. And I'm going to go Celtics. First sweep of the playoffs there. Cavs, Nets. Cavs are the lower seed, so they're going to have 4 home games if it goes 7. Game 1, I'm going to give to the Cavs. Game 2, I think the Nets win in Cleveland. Then we're going to go Nets. And then in game number 4, we are going to go with the Nets again. Then, if it will load, what I'm going to end up doing here is, can the Nets get this win here? Can we give the Nets the win? Then I'm going to go Cavs here in game, what would this be, 5? But as you can see, I'm going to give the Nets the win there in 6. So the Nets to beat the Cavs in 6 with that 1 win there on the road in game 2. I like that. I like that. I like the Cavs a lot this year, but damn, I like the Nets even more. KD, Kyrie, and that team, they got some shooters on that team as well to surround them, a little supporting cast. Kind of like the Lakers, but with a better supporting cast. You got your superstars, but I like the Nets supporting cast just a little bit more. I know that's just a random comparison, but I just thought of it. If the Lakers had the Nets shooting, maybe they would have a better chance. Heat, Raptors, 2 very good teams. I like the Heat a lot at home. The Heat are a very deep team. They've been deep for the last 3 or 4 years. Raptors, Pascal, probably one of the most underrated players in the NBA. We're going to go Heat to win those 2. Then we're going to go, honestly, Heat win another one in Toronto. Actually, nah. I think that I like both teams here at home. I like both teams a lot at home. I'm going to give this to the Raptors. We're going to go Raptors once it loads. And I'm going to go Raptors to win 2 straight. So we're going to go Raptors to win game 3 and 4. And then we're going to be tied 2-2, game 5 in Miami. And I'm going to go with Miami. And then I'm going to go Raptors again. So this one's going to go game 7. Another 6 versus 3 seed game 7 as we had on out west. And again, I'm picking all home teams. Miami, Toronto, game 7. I'm going Miami to advance. It's not letting me click it, but we're going to go with Miami, the 3 seed, to advance here at home. Another series dominated by home teams. Moving on here. Will it let me click the... Okay, there we go. We got Bucks and Sixers. Embiid versus Giannis. Will this actually be a first-round matchup? I don't know. I feel like the Sixers will probably be a better seed than 7, but we'll have to see. I mean, that's what my rankings turned out to be. I had them at 7 somehow, coming in with a 43-39 record. I honestly think they'll be higher than that. I have the Raptors beating them out, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But they got unlucky here because they're going up against the Bucks. They are going up against the Bucks, and it is not letting me click. I can already tell because I don't have the little mouse piece. But we are going to go Bucks in game 1. And you know what? I'm going to give the Sixers a game on the road here. That's a big win right there. On the road in game 2 in Milwaukee. I'm going to give the Sixers this game. There we go. Then we're going to go Sixers to win 2 straight at home right there. I'm going to give the Bucks a road win. Then we're going to be back in Milwaukee. I think the Bucks win that. Back in Philly, and I think Giannis sends them home in game 6 there in Philly to advance on to round number 2. If it'll let me advance. Maybe not, because this website's being very glitchy. This is very tough here because Phoenix, they don't really lose at home. They really don't lose at home. It's been that way for the last 2 or 3 years. Warriors, on the other hand, at least so far at this point in the year, they can't really win on the road. They've, I think, won 2 or 3 road games out of I think they're like 2-13 right now. They're like 2-13 right now on the road at this point when I'm recording this in December. And it's going to be tough again. It's going to be tough again on the road, of course, in Phoenix versus the 1 seed Suns. I'm going to go with Phoenix. Then we'll go with Phoenix again. Now we're in Golden State. I'm going to give Golden State 2. Phoenix. Back in Phoenix for game 5. Can the Warriors beat the Suns on the road? 1 time. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. They just need 1 road win. Steal 1 and you probably win the series. I'm going to do it. Honestly, when I looked at that series at first, I thought I'm going to send the Warriors home. This is not a good matchup. And shit, if it happens, the Suns can definitely win this for sure. Everyone knows that. But I don't know. I just made a quick decision right there. And I thought, Warriors got to win 1. Just win 1 on the road and you probably win the series. And I want to take Warriors in 6. I'm going to take Warriors in 6. Moving on, we got Nuggets and Clippers. This would be a very good series if it did happen. I'm going to go Nuggets. Can the Clippers beat them in Denver? I think they can. I'm going to go Clippers. There we go. Clippers in game 2. Then we're going to go Nuggets, honestly. I'm going to go back. Another road win there. We're going to go Nuggets, Clippers. Then we're going to go Nuggets again. Clippers, we get a game 7 in Denver. Paul George, Kawhi, taking on Jokic, Jamal Murray, and them in Denver. And I'm going to give it to the Nuggets. I'm going to give it to the Nuggets in 7 to move on to the Western Conference Finals finally to take on the Warriors. Moving out east, we got Celtics and we got Nets. This matchup happened last year. I think it was a sweep. The Nets almost had that win, but then there was that layup from Jason Tatum, I believe, that won it. Pretty sure the Celtics swept the Nets in the first round, I want to say. Yeah, first round. And so this time around, is it going to be different? Maybe. I'm going to give the Nets a win in Boston. I'm going to give them a win on the road right there. A tough win, but I'm going to give it to them. Same thing. I'm going to give the Celtics a road win too. Then we're going to be 3-2. Boston is up. Yeah, Boston is up. Nets to win. Force game 7. And I'm going to go Boston moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals in 7 over the Nets. Moving on. Bucks taking on the Miami Heat. This series would be very good. I'm going to go with the Miami Heat to win game 1 in Milwaukee. I like the Bucks a lot, but something about the Heat just tells me I don't know. I just like the Heat a lot too. I like both of these teams a lot. We'll go Milwaukee in game 2. Then we're going to be in Miami. I think the Bucks win one of these in Miami. It's going to be tied 2-2. Back in Milwaukee, we're going to go 3-2 Bucks. Can the Bucks close it out in 6 against the Heat in Miami? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, they can't. And we're going to go to game 7 again. Miami Heat versus the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee. Game 7. Giannis sends the Heat home. We're going to have a Bucks Celtics conference championship. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was the conference championship last year. Chris Middleton got hurt. If he didn't get hurt, the Bucks might have went to the finals to take on the Warriors. Let's be honest. If Chris Middleton did not get hurt, we probably would have seen Warriors Bucks last year. That's just the honest truth. But we're going to start out west in Denver. 3-seeded Nuggets have the home court advantage in this series, and we're going to give them game 1 and we're going to give them game 2. Then the Warriors are going to bounce back, winning 2 straight to make it a 2-2 series. Warriors in Denver for game 5, but I think the Nuggets win it. I'm gonna be honest. I did not think I would have the Nuggets doing this good in this video. I know the Nuggets are a solid team, but coming into this, was I like, yeah, the Nuggets are gonna go deep. They're gonna have a deep playoff run? Like, no, I wasn't necessarily thinking that. But shit, here we are. Nuggets up 3-2. Can they close it out? Warriors gonna force a game 7 in Denver. Moving on the Warriors to the finals, and I am a Warriors fan. But is it even biased at this point? Shit, we're gonna have to see how they can do. Steph Curry's out for a month, like I said. Warriors were not doing good, but I had them bouncing back at the end of the year to sneak into the playoffs. Tight playoff race. They somehow get the 5 seed. They were the play-in for a while there, but we gave them the 5 seed, and now they're in the NBA Finals, beating the Nuggets in Game 7 on the road. That would be crazy if it actually happened. And what is this on my screen? Is that lasagna? Okay, let's ignore that. Eastern Conference Championship, Eastern Conference Finals. Boston Celtics taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Are the Bucks gonna get their revenge? Chris Middleton, assuming he's healthy, of course, assuming, Drew Holiday, Giannis, all of them is healthy. Depoy, Brook Lopez possibly, assuming they're all healthy, versus former Depoy, Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum looking really good this year, Jaylen Brown. This series would be crazy. Game 1, we're gonna go Boston. We're gonna go Milwaukee with an upset in Boston. That's a huge road win there for Milwaukee. Then we're going to go Boston Celtics in Game 3. They're going to get them back. Another road win. Right back. Now we're going to go Bucks. We're going to go Bucks in Game 4 to make it 2-2. We are going to go Celtics in Game 5. We're headed into Milwaukee for Game 6. Will there be a Game 7? No. Celtics moving on to the NBA Finals, where we are going to have a rematch. Celtics, Warriors. Warriors won last year in 6. I was actually there. It was actually my first Warriors game that I ever went to, because they play across the country from where I live. I just never got Warriors tickets whenever they came to my area, but they came to Boston obviously for Game 6. I was actually very sick, but I went to that game. I spent a few $1,000s. I got one of my family members a ticket, and I said screw it. Will this opportunity ever arise again? I'm not sure, but I want to see Steph Curry play in the finals, and he won it too in Boston. That was a crazy series, crazy game that I went to. We have the rematch. Will the Celtics get their revenge in the NBA Finals against the Warriors? I'm going to give the Celtics a 2-0 lead. I'm going to give the Celtics a 2-0 lead here. Warriors get a much needed win there in Game 3. This is tough, bro. This series would be crazy. Celtics go into Golden State and they take it. They take Game 4 in Golden State. Are the Warriors gonna get revenge on the 3-1 curse? Is that even a thing? I don't know. But they blew a 3-1 lead to LeBron and the Cavs back in the day. Will they pull off the 1-3 comeback against the Boston Celtics, who are trying to get their revenge against the Warriors? Game 5 in Boston. The Celtics win it. The Celtics win it. They beat my Warriors. This year, 2022-2023 NBA season, Boston Celtics win the NBA Finals over the Warriors in 5. They get their revenge in part 2. Celtics Warriors. Celtics win it. This is what my playoff bracket looks like in the end. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this pretty accurate? There was a point where I thought I was going to have the Clippers beating the Nuggets, but I ended up having the Nuggets beat the Clippers in Game 7 to verse the Warriors. Clippers and Warriors, let's say that is the Western Conference Finals that I went with. There is a chance that both of these teams miss the playoffs, or maybe they're playing teams. Because, bro, the Clippers, if they keep getting injuries with Paul George, Kawhi, it might not be looking good for them. The Warriors, they're without Steph Curry. It's going to be a struggle to get into the playoffs because there's no Steph Curry for at least a month. So that's a risky West that I went with here. But I do have the Nuggets forcing a Game 7 in the Western Conference Finals. Celtics, bro, they're probably the best team in the league right now. I like the Bucks a lot. I think Giannis is the best player in the NBA. But at the end of the day, we have Celtics beating the Bucks in 6, and then we have Celtics winning the NBA Finals over the Warriors in 5. What do you guys think of my predictions? What do you guys think of the records? Are the records off? Do I have a team that you have making the playoffs for sure? that's not in the playoffs? Like, let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you guys have winning the NBA Finals? What's your NBA Finals matchup? Let me know in the comments. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the